Hi, Josh Brettel here with another look back at last week and what the heck just happened. Government shutdowns, that's what we're talking about, and how is it impacting the market and the economy? That's what rattled the news all last week, but let's take a deeper dive into it. In my house, I have two 11-year-olds and a 9-year-old. It sounds like we have a crisis all the time, and the crisis is determined upon what they think and care about. But I kind of feel like this year, that's what our government's been like. Everything we turn around is one crisis after the other. Last week, it was the government shutdown. The two parties couldn't agree to a funding bill. And so, like the last time they did this, which was during the prior Trump administration, we are now in a government shutdown. What does that mean? It means government services pretty much aren't happening right now. And the market itself pretty much has said, who cares? Last week we did hit record highs again in the Dow and the S&P and the Nasdaq. And as of right now, we're still seeing as they're not looking at it too negatively. Shutdowns of the market have caused volatility in the past, but in the long run, they've never really had impact. Now, one impact they did have is we were expecting a lot of jobs data last week, and the Bureau of Labor Statistics is a government entity, and it was shut down, so we didn't get that report. But some other jobs data that did come out from the private sector wasn't looking as strong as they anticipated. That's not good news for a thriving economy, but it wasn't a complete picture either without the jobs data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Not a lot of information coming out this week. It's all going to be shutdown talk. We'll see how long this goes. The big thing that we're looking at is what does it do to the market? The longer the shutdown goes, if the market doesn't care, are we seeing that we're not reliant as much on the government services as we thought we were? So again, volatility is expected, but long term, we're still looking at positive outcome for the end of the year. So with that, I look forward to seeing you next week as another look back as what the heck just happened.